Alright, so the question a lot of people are asking is this a good time to get a van? And that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. But before I get into it, like, subscribe, share, thumbs up, thumbs down, comment, do all that good stuff. Be active, and let's do this.
Your hustle got to be strong in this industry, as in any other industry.
So here we are in 2022. Inflation, crazy, which has got the gas prices through the roof. We have the supply chain issues, which is causing issues to get the parts to the manufacturers, which has caused some automotive manufacturers to cease production on certain vehicles, some of them being the vans. Vans are extremely difficult to find. Now, with all that combined, what does that create? It creates a very overpriced product, being the van. So, like right now, we purchased a van through the business side of things. But me personally, I want to try to get another van, but the price of vans is so high. So for comparison, I bought this 2019 brand new. It's a 3.5 turbo. It's got cruise. It's got the backup camera, extended mirrors, heated. Other than that, it's all base package. Like, it's a 350, by the way, extended high roof. Just got a generic stereo in here, so none of the upgrades as far as like OnStar, all that other stuff. So I bought this for $40,500. The 2017 that I bought in 2017, brand new, same base package and everything I have here, that one ran me $39,500. So now, going out looking at prices on vehicles, like I had the dealership get a hold of me the other day about a van they had in. I think it was a 21 or 22. It was basically brand new. I think they said it had 3,000 miles on it. $65,000. $65,000. Okay, and here's the thing. Like, if these prices, like if we knew that they're going to stay where they're at, and this is just the market value now, that's one thing to take into consideration. But there's a good chance, because of inflation being so high and all the supply line issues and everything, that things may settle back down. And what that means is that you buy a $65,000 vehicle today, that in 2 years from now or 3 years from now is, now obviously the value goes down regardless, once you put miles on a van and everything. But it's going to be so upside down if you try to trade that in or try to sell it private party, whatever you try to do to try to recoup, like to break even on that vehicle or to have profited off of that vehicle, because the selling price at that time, say it goes back to normal, say it's for a vehicle like this, again, you can get it for around $40,000 or $45,000. That used to be the going range, was about $40,000 to $48,000. It depended on all the bells and whistles and everything you got on it. And now, with it being $65,000, that $17,000 difference, that's what you're upside down on at that point. Which, say you purchased it outright, or whether you purchased it on a loan. If you're going to get it on a loan, obviously your payment is going to be significantly higher. Gas prices are significantly higher. Your insurance to cover such a highly priced vehicle is going to be even higher. Like, everything has gone up, but the rates have pretty much, for the most part, stagnated. I mean, you can hit and miss on some better rates, and again, depending on your connection, like from what I'm seeing, and that's for myself working off of the load boards, not with the carrier or anything like that. The rates haven't really gone up. Other people that have direct customers, maybe they're able to get some more money for their drivers. I mean, I've heard people saying they're getting a little bit more, but you're not getting enough. Like, like when people's with their fuel surcharge, they're they might be getting compensated for the fuel surcharge, so it's taking the fuel out of the equation, but you still have the raised payment on the van, and you still have the raised insurance, and then you still have the fact that you're going to be significantly upside down on your loan in a few years. Now, me personally, once I purchase a vehicle, I plan to just run that thing until the body can't allow it to run. Like, as far as like, I'm going to put a new engine in, a new transmission. As long as everything else is running properly, I'm going to keep it, as long as the body's, solid and all of that. So that comes into my way of thinking. There's other people, there's a lot of other fleet owners who are large, they have large fleets. They seem to tend to just basically, once the vehicle's done, they just trash it, throw it to the side, which is anywhere from 3-4 years. But in 3-4 years, as I said, especially if you have a loan, you're way upside down on that. Like, you're swallowing a big chunk of money. And the thing is, like, people look at it a little differently. Yeah, you don't get the interest charge on top of that when you buy the van, if you buy it all at once, but you've still spent that additional $17,000 on that van. So you're needing to obviously generate $17,000 more than you would have under normal circumstances, and the rates haven't done that. So with all that being said, my opinion, and it's tough. Like, if you have a good job right now, or you aren't desperate to get into this industry for whatever reason it may be, like, I suggest hold off. Worst case scenario, get in with the fleet owner, drive for the fleet owner. You just got to be mindful of the split you're getting because of fuel and everything, the raised fuel costs. So you're not going to profit as much as you would have, a couple of years ago because of everything. But I would suggest waiting, honestly. Like, and that's not me trying to keep anybody out of the industry. Like, you feel that strongly about it, get out here, man. Come on, buy your van, get on out here, and be one of the other thousands of people that get on the load board, or get on the Facebook groups, or get on any kind of platform complaining that these dispatchers are cheap, which has been the calling for a long time. But now it's even worse because everything has skyrocketed in cost. So you can be one of those people that are out here, hey, my dispatcher can't keep me going. Hey, I need this much money to run. Oh my God, I can't believe they're offering that. Oh my God, I got my van and I can't get, insurance is costing me $50,000 or whatever it may be. Like, people are buying the vans and having a lot of problems. Yes, there's some succeeding, but again, you have to be, and I've said this over and over in past videos for anybody that's followed me. If you believe in yourself that you can be efficient and you can be good with your money, financially smart, by all means, you'll make it succeed. Like, you're not going to come out here, I'm not saying you can't come out here and turn a profit. The profit isn't as good, and I don't believe this is a good time to get yourself started. And the biggest reason I'm saying that is for the fact that the value of the van is going to be so upside down in a couple of years, I believe. But there is that chance that everything's going to level out here, and everybody's seeing like, oh, these people still want these vans at this price, so shit, we're just going to keep the price at this. I mean, everything may stay, inflated forever from here. I mean, this may become the new norm. Who knows? I'm banking on the fact that the prices will drop back down some. I don't think they'll ever go back to what they were, but I think we can get them down some. So this isn't about trying to keep you out of the industry. Like I said, you feel like you've got all the capabilities to do it well. You feel like you have a good understanding of what goes on out here. By all means, come out, because you will turn a profit. How much? That's what you can't guarantee. And the other thing, like me personally, I'm also kind of looking at the cargo vans. Because you hear people say, like, and I've said it too, if you're going to invest, obviously invest in the tallest and longest that you can get. And there's two reasons. One is for your cargo, that your payload that you can carry. Two is if you're doing what I'm doing with the van, which is I go over the road for long periods of time, so I live in this van. I want some space to live in as well. So the longest and tallest provides me with both of those. Now, if you're somebody that's going to be local or regional and you don't plan on being gone overnights very often, look into cargo vans like I'm looking into, because cargo vans, you can still set it up to live in and everything. Like I said, I did it for 5 years. I have a driver in one right now. Like, you can do it, they're a little more difficult to find freight for, to find loads for, but the loads are out there. And that's why I'm looking at that. It's still, those vans aren't crazily overpriced yet. They're up there, but they're not crazy. You keep a good eye out, you'll find a good one. Those Ford E350s, like, they're just beasts. You can either get the passenger van, which is the XLT Super Duty, and remove the seats out of there and turn everything into a cargo area, which I like those. Or you can just get the regular cargo with no windows and, you know, the extended. But those 5.4s in those vans are they're just tanks. And yeah, I'm just looking to get it because there are loads out there for it. I can find freight, and I want one just to have a backup van in the area in case something pops up locally, or I can eventually land something local, some kind of customer. I've got something already in place and ready, and didn't cost me a ton of money. But yeah, that's it in a nutshell. I hope some of this helped you. Again, as always, you're gonna have haters. They're gonna be bitching and moaning and groaning. Like, you know, it's crazy. Like with the haters, you give more energy to them than you do the 80 or 90% of the others that are in this on a positive level. But for whatever reason, you know, again, nobody likes being talked shit to, and you don't get a chance to reply or have an actual conversation. But as I said, people that are going to bitch about it, so be it. Any questions, you can comment in the comment section or hit me up in the email, which my email link is also in the description. I have been really slow about getting back to people, and I apologize, but I've just got a lot going on, just business-wise, personal-wise, and I'm doing the best I can. So I'm actually home. Just to give you a quick update at the end of this, I'm actually home. I'm in line for the Blue Beacon. It's nice today. It's supposed to be really nice this weekend. I haven't had the van washed in a minute, so I'm going to probably be here for about 2.5 hours. I'm home for the weekend. I had a couple of appointments. My grandbaby's birthday's this weekend. She's turning 3 years old on Sunday. And then I'll be back out Monday. But, guys, just, like I said, it can be done regardless of what's going on. You can turn a profit, but you got to be smart, man. And we get into some more videos about all this stuff, because I've noticed getting into more groups, just so much negativity and so much shit talking, and it's frustrating. I'm a little frustrated about it right now, but let me quit babbling. I'm getting out of here, man. Everybody be safe that's out there on the road. Anybody that's looking to get into this, keep researching, man. Keep getting a good understanding of what goes on out here, and we'll holler at you in a bit. I gotta pull up. See ya.